Hey there, what's up, everybody? We're here taking on Jiangsu Nantong again, and this time we are on the road. It's been a little while since we played them last. Last time we completely thrashed them, and I suspect we're going to do the same this time. You can see Sufanat Moyanta is making his second start for him, first of the actual regular season. He is finally rested up and healed. We have 99 points after only 33 games, which you do the math, that's a unbeaten record. And don't go away that quickly, though. Sit back and watch with us and pull up a chair and have a good time, and we'll see what happens in this match. And we are in white here today on our as we are on the road. And here comes George Hall taking it down. He goes back to Shi Jiayang. Shi Jiayang getting another start after that excellent performance last time. And it is Jiangsu Nantong here with the ball in a dangerous position. Dicko Ng unable to get it out. And Liu Xiaoziyang is forced to make a save on a shot that was actually a shot on goal. And boy, that's not what I was expecting here in the early going. Wang Tong now with the ball. He's playing in that unfamiliar right back position because we have nobody else to play back there. He knocks it forward to Dicko Ng, and he's looking forward to Para, and there's the first goal of the game. Luciano Para gets number 33 of the season overall. Para is incredible. This is right after he made that big signing. If you look at the blog, you'll see about it. He signed for, it's about 32 million renminbi over the course of, I think it's like a 3-year contract or something like that. He's getting rich, and he is a great player, and he's going to be in our team for a long time to come. There was a question between him and Pietro Rovaglia and Para. The difference between the two is that Para gets in this position and scores. Rovaglia has been in this position multiple times against multiple opponents, and he just doesn't score. And so, I mean, we'll take the one who is scoring goals. Thank you very much. And I hate to tell you this, but we do have other strikers coming in. As crazy as it sounds, as I was trying to actually spend the transfer budget, we have more strikers coming in. There's going to be some competition for these positions. Moyanta, on paper, is the best striker we have, and he's out there right now, but he hasn't done anything yet. There's Dicko Ng looking for him. Now looking for Delphi there, and Delphi is also a great striker over to Para. And that one is knocked out for a corner. I suppose it's a chance for us to do something just like the person at the bottom says, but actually our best chance is in transition. Joao Victor looking for Shi Jiayang. You can't find him. It's over to Hall, now to Paulson, to Shi Jiayang, and he has a hilarious shot from range. I mean, we'll let the kid do it, right? He doesn't have any shooting ability from there, but, let him have some fun out there, man. I mean, this is his chance to shine, This is his second start. This is his second league start, and, he did well last time, and we try to let him do well this time, see if he can do something positive for us. Now it's Wang Tong with a throw, and over to Hall, back to Wang Tong. Wang Tong looks forward and down to Hall, and Hall nudges it forward is what I'm trying to say, and Dicko Ng ends up with it over to Wang Tong to Wade, back to Wang Tong, over back to Paulson, and we'll set it up again to Wang Tong again, over to Delphi, and Delphi has it stripped from him. Delphi's not naturally a good right winger there. The problem is that we have too many players who are good strikers. And Delphi here gets his goal, and that is the fourth goal he's gotten from that right wing position. He is playing the way that I hoped that Kim Jong-il would play. Unfortunately for Kim Jong-il, the Iranian is taking over for the North Korean, and I mean, that's just the way it's going to be, right? I mean, if Kim Jong-il can't score goals and can't be consistent, then we're going to go with this kid. Delphi, by the way, only 22 years old, I believe. I mean, not that young, I guess, in terms of what we're doing with this squad, but he's still pretty young. Hall now over to Moyanta. Moyanta to Para, and Para's going to... Oh, I was going to say Para's going to score this goal. He was offside. But that was a really good thought. Moyanta with some good unselfish play, but we really want to see Sufanat start scoring. We know that he can, and there's a reason why I spent so much money on him and why I've spent so much time trying to get him over. Here's Dicko Ng with the interception, and he runs it forward quickly, and he backs it up slowly over to Hall. It's taken away from Hall, and he ends up fouling Lin Tianguan, I think was his name, and there's no call. And here comes Jiang Zhixin for Jiangsu Nantong. And let's see if we can get this ball off of them. Boy, the momentum here has shifted just a little bit in their favor, and they are behind us, and they score a goal. It's Tao Hongqiang with the goal in the end. That was onside, and that was a pretty lovely move. And now it's 2-1, Yanbian. And boy, this is not like us. This is not what we're used to seeing, and I'm not sure who to blame other than our guys in midfield. Wang Tong just gets beaten with that. I can't blame him too much. We do have a problem, though, because Shi Jiayang, as you can see, is out of position, and he should have been a little bit further down. So if anyone's going to take the blame, unfortunately, it's probably going to be the 16-year-old kid. who, is dangerous to start him. Dicko Eng comes away with the ball over to Delphi. Boy, we have a fast break here. Look at this counterattack down to Para. Para is going to take this himself, and luckily for them, he was offside, but Para is always going to take that one himself. He's not going to pass. No, not the superstar. And they have the ball again, and this is a much tighter match than I thought it was going to be, and we're going to have to start sweating a little bit here. Here's Zheng Chunfeng, and he has a clear shot on goal, and Joao Victor comes over, and he fouls him, and it's a penalty, and just like that, oh, is this it? Is this the end? Is the winning streak going to come to an end? Tao Hongqiang with the penalty, and Liu Xiaoziyang plays it correctly, but is scored anyway, 2-2, and we haven't in any league match that I remember, we haven't been in this position. This is insane. I might actually have to use a shout. We haven't shouted at all here, and we're going to have to tell the boys to give us a little bit more and to stop playing poorly. This is something that we haven't seen at all this season. This is really, really interesting. Paulson over to Wang Tong, over to Wade. Wade pulling it in, looking for Para. Can't find him. Why are they not going the other way to Moyanta is what I'm wondering. Shi Jiayang takes it back over to Wang Tong, then to Paulson, to Wade, and Paulson. Wang Tong has not been impressing me over there on right back. Delphi now forward, looking for Para. That's kind of an ill-advised pass because he's being double-teamed. I think that they are double teaming Pardo. I think that's what's happening. Here's Joao Victor. We haven't seen him done much, and there's one of those long runs over to Delphi. I was about to say that's a goal, and unfortunately, Lille, the Nantong goaltender, is more than equal to the task. Nobody here at this match, and they're missing a good one. Joao Victor now with the corner, looking for Xu Jiayang, who just can't quite time his jump right, and it ends up out for a goal kick. This was good, and this is the reason, this is what we want to see more from Joao Victor. We want to see him running forward, taking those long runs, and then sort of dumping it off to one of the wingers and seeing what happens. Unfortunately, though, it looks like we are going to go into halftime drawn, and George Hall, as I was looking down, has done nothing today, and he is that big signing that we have, and there's another penalty. There's a penalty as Delphi was fouled, and boy, I didn't see that at all. And this referee is a little bit aggressive, I think, with the penalty calls. Moyanta takes the kick, his first goal of the season for us. He is off the mark. Hopefully that will help his confidence. Fortunately, he scored. If he'd missed this one, that would be horrible. But he scores 3-2 Yanbian FC. This has been a crazy first half. This has been absolutely bonkers, and we need a couple of changes here, I think, especially in midfield. Joao Victor with the shot from range not happening. And we'll see what happens as we move forward. Joao Victor gets his head onto that one over to Dicko Eng, back to Xu Jiayang. Xu Jiayang over to Paulson. Paulson looks forward, he finds Hall. Hall finds Dicko Eng, and Dicko Eng has to score, and he does. Jakob Dicko Eng shows us why he's so good, and man, that was an amazing shot. That was a beautiful shot. That was just one of those little floaters, little blooper type shots that he just gets that toe underneath. I mean, just check this out. Hits it, not first time, but second time, and you're never going to save that. You're never going to save that, baby. That's a little blimp coming down. 4-2 Yanbian FC, beautifully done, and this match suddenly is not as close as it was. But boy, we've given up 2 goals. This is the first league game we've given up 2 goals in months and months. And Para ends up grabbing the ball himself, looking for his second goal of the game. Nothing but pure determination from him. And we go here to halftime. We have had a lot of shots. I am pleased with a lot of shots, but I'm not pleased with the fact that we're not scoring a lot of goals. And I'm sort of looking here on the bench, and I see as Wang Tong is not having a very good game at all. Let's see if we have anybody to come in for him. That's not his natural position, by the way. I mean, I would much rather have him being in the defensive center midfield role. Li Chao is old. Zhang Jianyi has played well the last couple of games, and then we have Haolan. I'm going to put Haolan in. Oh, no, I can't. Sorry. We have to have enough Chinese players, so we'll put Zhang Jianyi in. And I think we're going to just do that. I was thinking about putting Jubin in for Jakob Dicko Eng, but I might not. We have a problem, by the way, coming up, and you'll see this here. Jung In-gyong is a great player, Jubin is a great player, and Jakob Dicko Eng is a great player. We have 3 really, really good left wingers, and I can't start all of them because we're not going to have like 3 players on the left wing at the same time, but I would like to start all of them. Xu Jiayang able to get back onto that one, showing us that he does actually belong at this level. Our coaches are wrong. Dicko Eng now with the ball in a somewhat good position, unable to float it over, however, and Xu Jiayang can go back and get him with the best, and he does. and knocks it over to Victor, over to Hall, and that's a poor play by Hall, and we got to take him off. I mean, he's just having a bad game. That's not the first time that he's been beaten there in midfield, and I'm going to actually make this change right now. I know it's a little bit early for this, but I just don't like what I'm seeing from him. He doesn't look like he's awake out there. We're going to put Lee Jin-young on. We probably should have started Lee Jin-young to begin with, but you know how it is. And here's Moyanta now with the long ball forward, and he takes a shot, and unfortunately the angle wasn't great there. He should have pulled in a little bit more instead of taking it from the angle that he received the pass at, but I mean, so it is. There's a gale, a lot of wind here today, 12 degrees Celsius, so pretty warm for February. We're still in February. Attendance of 665, which shows you just how important this Nantong crowd thinks of this game. And that was a shot on goal there from our free kick taker. Unfortunately, he's unable to put it past. And here's Para now. And Para is unable to get that one past the wall. Back to Dick Oeng now. And he knocks it forward. It's a beautiful pass forward. Unfortunately, nobody was there to get it. Victor now cleans up the garbage. Back to Paulson now and over to Delphi. And there's Para with his second goal of the game. And, I mean, Para is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, they've disallowed this. They're saying he was offside. I guess he was in an offside position. We'll take a look at this here. Oh, he's clearly offside. I mean, not even close. Not even close. Fortuitous bounce, I guess. But, yeah, he was in an offside position to start off with. But he's just incredible because when he gets in that position, he always scores. That's what he does. He scores goals. He doesn't care if he's onside or off. You know, let the referee worry about that. Dick Oeng now over to Moyanta. This is going to be number 2 for him, I think. Now he instead takes the poor angle on it and tries for a pass that's knocked back. And, boy, Jiangsu Nantong is playing well on defense. Here's Victor now trying to run past everybody. And able to get past one man, not able to get past the second. It's back to Shijiang. Shijiang now slowly moves it forward over to Wade. Wade looking for a pass to the inside. Almost finds Delphi there. That was a beautiful, beautiful way of threading the needle. Down to Moyanta now, and he is fouled. That's a foul? Really? Moyanta is going to take this as a penalty, his second penalty of the game. That was a foul? Okay, I mean, we'll take it. You know, I'm not going to complain. Right? We'll take it. You can see I'm happy over there on the bench. But, I mean, really? You think that was a foul? I mean, 5-2 now, Yanbian FC after what was another one of these phantom calls. And, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Joao Victor over to Moyanta now, back to Lee Jin-young. Over to Moyanta. Moyanta in good position now. And almost fouled again in the penalty area. And, I mean, he'll have a hat trick of penalties if they want to give it to him. Tao Hongchang now, and we have to watch out for him because he is on a potential hat trick as well. Goes back to Liu Xiaoziyang over to Joao Victor. Joao Victor takes it up. He should take it up himself here. He instead knocks it forward to Moyanta, who is going to try for his hat trick, but he just misses. It's actually a good save from Lille from the Jiangsu goalkeeper. Lee Jin-young now over to Delphi, unable to get his head onto it, and it's Lin Tingshun now for Nantong, and he will knock it backwards, and that ends that highlight. Joao Victor, I would actually like to see him take advantage of that space a little bit more. Dumping it forward to Moyanta is a good idea, but if he uses, I think, a little bit more of that space, we might be able to have some of these other guys wind up open as well, instead of having Moyanta surrounded by 4 defenders. Lee Jin-young now throws it into Dick Oeng. Dick Oeng moves forward slowly and then quickly and takes a shot himself and says, this is my house. It's actually not, but we'll let him take it to the house. Lee Jin-young now with the corner. Moves back a second, forward, and unfortunately that one is knocked out. Looks like it was the goalkeeper who got a hand onto that. And Moyanta's back to disturb the attack from Nantong, and I think we'll make a couple more substitutions here. So we have managed to sort of turn this around a little bit. Joao Victor is tired. Do I put Jubian on in that position? I don't know about that. This is what I think we end up doing. We're going to do this. And we are going to put him on, and then finally we are going to put Jubian on here, and that will do it. All right. Now we'll move forward. Just for the final 10 minutes, you have to make sure you have enough Chinese players on the pitch, and I think that we do. we were winning in XG, but Jiangsu Nantong has really given us a run for our money here. This has been a much closer match than it should have been, and Paulson just gives up possession. It's absolutely ridiculous. Zhang Jianyi is able to get around onto it. I keep talking about how I don't know if this guy's good enough for the team, and then he plays exceptionally well, so I should continue to criticize him, then we'll have more good luck. Xu Jiayang over to Wade now. Wade, and beautiful pass to Para, must score, and unfortunately it's taken off of his foot. Delphi now. Back looking for Zhao Victor, not quite able to get it to him. Shijiang is able to clean up the nonsense, though. Over to Wade, back to Yi Jinyong. Yi Jinyong, I was going to say, should take a shot, and instead he has a little pass to Howland, who is in a really kind of strange position for him. I mean, even playing right back, he was on the wrong side. Or left back, I guess. I'm not quite sure what that was from Howland, and why is he up here? Okay, we may need to make another change because I think I did the wrong thing. Let's see here. Confused to be playing out of position. Yeah, that's because I put you out of your position. I wanted you instead to go back here. And I wanted you to come in for him. That's what I wanted to do. That was a real interesting change. For about 5 minutes there was... I don't know. That was kind of fun. I'm not quite sure what happened. I thought I set it up right, but I don't know. You can always watch in the replay. I'm not watching myself play, and that's probably the problem. And Paulson gets at the end of that, finishes it up. So that explains why we had weird people in weird positions, is because the coach said the wrong thing. But so it is. We end up with the win anyway. 5-2 Yanbian FC win, and we ended up dominating the match despite idiocy by the head coach and despite a poor match by Liu Xiaoziyang, who hopefully will get better after that. 6.6 isn't that bad. I won't fine him. Don't worry about that. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.